Here in this video, we are going to calculate the square root of a number 729 using prime factorization method. Prime factorization method. Let us try to understand how we can do it. Now, as the word suggests, prime factorization. So, primes meaning, first of all, we will list down the sum of the primes. So the smallest prime is 2, then we have 3, then we have 5, 7, 11, 13, and so on and so forth. So let's start how we can calculate the square root of 729 using the prime factorization method. So to start with, we'll first create a ladder over here and write 729 at the top. Now, because the word suggests prime factorization, so we are going to use the primes. We are going to divide this number 729 by the primes, and we'll start always from the smallest prime. So the smallest prime is 2, and can 729 is divisible by 2? Well, it's not. So we'll not go with the 2. Let's move to the next prime number, which is 3. Well, is 729 divisible by 3? Well, yes. How do I know? I'll add them up. The sum of the numbers is 18 and the 18 is divisible by 3. So 729 is divisible by 3. I write the 3 over here and I divide 729 by 3. When I divide 729 by 3, I'll get 3 times 2 is 6, remainder is 1, it becomes 12. 3 times 4 is 12 and 3 times 3 is 9. Now the number is 243. We'll do the same process again, but we can see that once the 2 is get cancelled, 2 is not able to divide the higher number, so 2 will not be able to still not be able to divide the lower numbers. Well, 243 is still divisible by 3, so we'll still write again 3. 3 times 8 is 24 and 3 times 1 is 3. We'll continue with the 3 once again. 3 times 2 is 6, remainder is 2, it becomes 21, 3 sevens are 21. Now it is again divisible by 3. 3 nines are 27. Again, 9 times 3 is 3. We'll divide 3 with 3 once again and we get 1. Now as soon as we get 1 over here, we write the prime factorization of 729, which is 3 times 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll write 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, 4 times and 2 more. Now we need to calculate the square root of 729. So we'll write 729 square root. Now while calculating the square root, we'll make the pairs of the numbers two numbers. So we'll make the pairs of the 3. And because we are calculating the square root, so we'll take one number from the pairs. So from the first pair, we take one number out, multiply 3 times 3, we take one number outside, and 3 times 3, we take one number. So 1 3 from here, 1 3 from here, and 1 3 from here. Now we'll calculate the multiplication. 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 3 is 27. So my answer of square root of 729 is 27. That means the square root of 729 using the prime factorization method is 27. Well, if you use any other method, still the square root of 729 will be 27. Let's do one more question. Now, let us calculate the square root of 1296 by prime factorization method. So the similarly, we'll create a ladder first. So write 1296 at the top. We'll write the primes at the sidelines, sideway over here. So 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and so on. So we'll always start with the smallest prime, which is 2. Well, 1296 is divisible by 2. It is an even number. But we write 2 over here. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 4 is 8. 1 is the remainder. It becomes 16. 2 8 is 16. We'll again divide by 2 because it is still divisible by 2. It is 8 at the unit place. So 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 2 is 4. And 2 times 4 is 8. Again, it is still divisible by 2. We write 2 over here. 2 times 1 is 2. Remainder 1, it becomes 12. 2 times 6 is 12, and 2 times 2 is 4. Once more, it is again divisible by 2. Write 2 8s are 16, 2 1s are 2. Now, it is not divisible by 2 now. It is divisible by 3. Well, we'll write 3. 3 times 2 is 6, remainder is 2. It becomes 21. 3 sevens are 21. Now again divisible by 3. 3 times 9 is 27. 9 is also divisible by 3. We'll continue further. So 3 times 3 is 9. And 3 again divisible by itself, which is 1 at the last. So the prime factorization of 1296 is as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Similarly, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Now to calculate the square root, we'll write square root 1296. Because we are calculating the square root as previously, we'll make the pairs of the numbers and we'll take out one number from each pair and multiply. So 2 from first pair, 2 from the second pair, from the third pair we have the 3, and from the last pair we again have a 3. So we'll multiply. 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 3 is 12, 12 times 3 is 36. So the square root of my 1296 is 36 as the answer. In this way, we can calculate the square root of a given number using our prime factorization method. In the next couple of videos, we'll try to figure it out how to calculate the square root using the long division methods. Also, we'll do some of the applicative questions of the square root. Till then, don't forget to subscribe uh, Mathematics Masters, and for any queries, do comment down below. Bye bye.